guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna do something a little different on my channel this time. This video is going to be about moving to Canada. Obviously I came at quite a young age. I moved when I was 9, and thankfully I didn't have to do any of the process myself. Shout out to mom and dad. Because I came so young, they did everything. So it's gonna be a mini series. So this video is going to be about me and how I came here. Then one of my friends is going to come here, and she's an international student. She's gonna explain the process, you know, looking for schools, blah blah blah, and how she came to Canada, finding a place, all that. Then I'm going to have someone else come and talk about the process of applying for PR, the whole point system and how it works, or how it worked when he or she did it. And yeah, so all that. And the final one is going to be someone transitioning from PR to citizenship, the process, applying for all of that. Approximate time that it takes, and all that, so that you guys can have that info. If any of the audiences, or if anyone watching this video is from a different country, most of these people are going to be Nigerian. They're all probably going to be Nigerian because I'm Nigerian. So if you're Nigerian, hopefully one of this video can help you out on transitioning and coming here and what to do and all that. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So like I mentioned earlier, I came to Canada when I was 9 years old. I came here in 2006. I came here with my sister, my brother, and my dad. So we came, I didn't come as an international student. My mom was actually already here. So quick background story. So my mom moved to Canada when I was 6 months old. I was a little wee baby, and she's like, bye. She left. Just joking. But so she left when I was 6 months old, and I grew up with my aunt. And then obviously after a while, then, you know, she got her citizenship, and then she started the process of bringing me, my siblings, and my dad here. And that process ended up taking 9 years. So I didn't actually meet my mom till the first time she came back to Nigeria was when I was 7 years old. That was the first time I met her. And I remember I went to the airport, Murtala Mohammed Airport in Nigeria, with my cousins and my aunts and uncles, and they're all looking for her, oh, is she here? And I don't even know who I'm looking for, because I mean, I haven't really met her face to face. So it was a little emotional. I was like, oh my God, you know, finally. So there's that. So anyway, so she came, when she first came back to Nigeria, obviously we had to do some processes with our papers. I remember me, my siblings, and my dad, we went to Ghana. I was too young to remember, but it had to do with our papers and stuff. So we went to Ghana for a few days. First time in Ghana. Shout out to all my Ghanaians out there. So we did all that, then we came back, and then my parents did some other stuff. You see, this is what I mean by thankfully I didn't have to go through any other process, because it just sounds like a lot of work, and it took a lot of years, you know. Thank God. So we did all that, and then 2 years later, I believe, it was time to come here. Actually, a year prior to us moving to Canada. So my family was kind of dispersed. I mentioned earlier that I lived with my aunt. I lived in Lagos with my aunt and her family. well, they were basically my family, because I mean, they're like my older brothers, and still are. So, and then my brother and my sister were in boarding school in Ilorin, and then my dad worked in Port Harcourt. So, after the year before we moved here, we all kind of came together. So my brother and sister left boarding school. I left my aunt's place, and we moved to Port Harcourt with my dad. We went to school there and all that for a year. And we stayed there for a year, and then my dad kept doing other things. He went to Ghana probably like 2 more times. And my mom was working here too, like with all the process. I don't know what they were doing. I'm glad I didn't have to do all that, because sounds like a lot. And then we came, it was time to come here. So we came here, my first time on a plane, or on a plane that I remember. We came here through Lufthansa. So we had a stopover at Frankfurt. Guys, I kid you not, I could not eat plain food. I was like, what the fuck is this? Where's the seasoning? This is bland. I couldn't eat it. Thankfully, my dad packed plantain chips and some other, and gala and like Nigerian snacks. And that's all I could eat. Like, that was it. So we stopped. We had a long ass stopover in Germany. I don't know how long it was, but it was too long. I was sleeping. I'm the type of person, if I'm going on a trip, I'm going to be sleeping most of the time. Like, even car, if we're driving for more than an hour, I'll start sleeping. I can't do it. I can't stay awake. So we had to stop over in Germany, and then we came to Vancouver. So at the time, my mom, one of my mom's friends, or two of my mom's friends, they all came to pick us up at the airport. And so we were kind of prepared. Like, we knew it would be cold. We came in November, so it was kind of cold, but like, we didn't really know what to expect. I've never been in a cold climate, like none of that. So we entered the car, and then I came outside and I saw snow. I said, "Mommy, I was a translation for like, what is this? What's falling from the sky?" Like, I've never seen snow. I was like, what was happening? And it was so cold. I was like, and even till now, like, I'm a person, I like hot weather. I do not like cold, period. Not for me. So I was like, what is this? Like, what's happening? Like, it's cool. I'm shivering. And like, this white stuff is falling from the sky. And I'm like, what the hell is that? What's going on here? So all that. And then we were driving in the car, and I remember asking, what time is it? So I was like, what's the time? And my mom said 4 p.m. And I was like, but it's so dark out. Like, how is that possible? Or 4 something p.m. I was like, but Dubai. Like, why is it so dark out? Like, I was so confused. And she's like, oh, that's how it is here. Like, it gets darker fast during winter. I was like, oh, this is different. But okay, it's fine. Okay. So then I think first we went to one of my mom's friend's house. We went there and we're eating, and she made rice. And I was like, what kind of rice will Lily? I said, what kind of rice is this? Like, it was, I think, I'm not too sure, but I think it was basmati rice at the time. But I was like, what the fuck is this? This isn't it. Where's my parboiled rice? I said, your rice will Lily, like, the smell, the taste, the texture, everything was so different. I couldn't do it. Like, and I was telling you guys earlier, I couldn't eat the plain food. So like, obviously I was hungry. And to see, I'm like, oh, rice, something I'm familiar with, right? And then I was like, what is okay, this is not it. I couldn't eat it. Then, so we left that place. Then we finally got to my mom's house, where we ended up living for like the first 7 years, until like 2013, I think. We got there. My mom now orders pizza. See, now it's like, yay, pizza. But then I said, she ordered pizza, and then she now ordered those ones with the black olives. Until now, I don't like black olives. So she now gave me pizza. I said, Mommy, kilele. Do you have amala? Like, just give me Nigerian food, because I can't do all this pizza stuff. It's not for me. We're not gonna do it. No, ma'am. I said, where's amala? Abi gari kinteba. Like, I was just done with food here, like everything, right? And then the first time I liked pizza was actually going to one of my mom's friend's house. So me and my siblings went with my mom and my dad, and they ordered pizza, and then it was cheese pizza that I tried, and I was like, oh, this is actually not bad. But this was probably like 6 months later. I was like, oh, this is not bad. I could do this, you know. It's not bad. So then, fast forward, I started school. So I came here when I was in grade 3, which is primary 3 in Nigeria, right? And the first time I wore this tank top, I was the stylish girl. I was a model. I like to, even till now, all my uncles will be like, I used to want to be a model. I say yes. But I was wearing this like tank top, right? And then I did bring a jacket, but that's how I like to dress. I like hot weather. That was just me. Then I go to school. It was now recess. Hey, recess time. I didn't go outside. I stayed. All the kids playing in the snow. They're throwing snow at each other. They're saying, yay. I was like, see how they're playing in snow in this cold with stuff flying from the sky. They're crazy. I couldn't do it. I went, and then I think one of the teachers came up to me and they're like, oh, come outside and play. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I got it. I'm like, I stood in the corner. I didn't move. I was like, yeah. I went back inside. They didn't send me to this car. I had to come and die in snow. I went back inside. I said, I'll stay. And I just watched. I'm telling you guys, I just watched. I couldn't do it. No. So we did all of that. And then the kids started talking, asking me stupid questions like, so do you guys like live with like lions and stuff? They used to piss me off, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Like when I first moved there, I was definitely bullied, but I'm an aggressive person. Anyone that knows me knows I'm very aggressive, and I had to let them know. I definitely got in some fights when I was younger. I was wild. I mean, I still do sometimes, but anyways, backtrack. Definitely, oh, are you blah blah blah, ask me stupid questions, or the thing that pisses me off, they'll be like, oh, do you understand what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here confused, like, what? I don't like like I'm sitting here confused as to what they're talking about, not knowing that they think that's how we all talk. Like, I didn't even know that that was an actual language till I went to South Africa in 2012. But at this time I was like, what are you okay? Like, what is that? So like it would piss me off, or like, they would say shit, and me, like, I'll be like, my first defense mechanism because I was like, everyone, that's when you say assaulted or something like that. Anyways, like, like all that, right? And then in grade 5, so come back from, I believe it was lunch. So this girl decided to throw a chair across the room. So me, I'm not laughing. Like, I was happening. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? I'm just laughing, right? And then this girl now opens her big mouth and says, shut up, nigger. I said, what did you call me? And she's like, you heard me. I didn't even take shots. I grabbed her, pushed her against the wall, and boom, 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 blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so we had a fight. And then they now called my mother and found out that me have gotten in a fight too. They now asked, my parents now asked me, like, what did I do or what happened? And I told them, and surprisingly, my mom's like, like, they're like, oh, she shouldn't have said that, but next time, don't, like, be the first one to, like, don't fight, blah, 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 just tell us or whatever. I guess because how they do things here is you tell your mother and your father, and then they complain to the principal, and then they give them detention. Detention doesn't do anything. Anyway, so the girl got suspended for 3 days, and then I got in school suspension, you know, and that was boring as hell. I was in school, but I was like in the principal's office the whole time, and I was just mad. Like, what was paining me that day is that one of my class, we were watching a movie that day. I believe it was the Chronicles of Narnia, and so in the movie they mentioned like Turkish delight or something like that, so our teachers bought that, right? So I was just mad that I was missing that, but you know, the teacher loved me, so she bought me some. But yeah, like, I was a big mad, like, this girl's stupid, you got me fucked up, don't ever call me that, nope, it's not going to happen. Grade 5, I was throwing punches. So that I definitely experienced. You know, grade 6, same thing. You know, there's always that group in school that think they're so cool. Elementary school, really, I think they're so cool, and they always try to blah blah blah. And then me, they know that I'm going to fight them, so I fought. No, I fought. And then, but funny enough, like after elementary school, then I became friends with all of them, like, because they know I'm not the one. I will fight you. So anyway, so there's that. And then, so 3 years later, because in order to, I think we came here as landed immigrants. I think that was the title we came here under. I don't know. So we came here because my mom was a citizen before bringing us, and then we had to wait 3 years, I believe, to then apply for citizenship, I believe. So I believe after 3 years, we applied, we filled all the forms, took the blah blah blah, whatever they asked us to do, filled it, and then there's a portion where you have to do an exam. But because me, my brother, and my sister were all under, I think, 18 or 19 at the time, so only our mom and dad did it, or our mom and dad did it for us, or our dad did it for all 4 of us, or something like that. So we did it, so we didn't have to do all that. And then once you pass, then you get like, you get your citizenship or something like that. Then you attend a ceremony. And then we all attended it, and then there's like a bunch of other new citizens. We line up and they gave it to us, and I believe we got it 2009 or 2010, something like that. But the process does take a couple months. I think maybe even up to a year. I don't remember. But that's how we came here. And you know, I was like, yes, I'm a citizen out here, you know. But yeah, that's the story of how I moved to this country. You know, obviously a bunch of other crazy stuff, you know, happened to me, but this is just, I don't even want to go into all that. Maybe one day I'll do like a story time of like experiences with people in Canada or whatever, but that was that. People tried me, yes they did, but I let them know real quick. That one or the other one. So anyway, so part 2 is coming soon. Part 2 is going to be with my friend, and then part 3 and 4 I'm still working on. I'm going to find 2 people for those videos, because I want to make sure I shoot all of them and then post one each week. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for staying with me, even though I know I haven't been consistent. I swear I'm going to try to be consistent. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this video. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys really want me to do any other videos, please let me know. I will do it, because I want ideas from you guys. I want to see what you guys want to see, so just let me know. Okay, make sure you comment, and thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.